Well, I had to mash some toes in the system, eh? Forgive me, but I have to do it because farmers need a voice, and this is, and I as a farmer, I had, and I get the opportunity to vent, to vent subsidies. They talk about farmers being given subsidies. When I speak to some farmers outside, they say, boy, I've been waiting 5 years for subsidies. I have applied for some subsidies for some machinery. This is going 2 years now, waiting for that subsidies to manifest itself. All my bills, everything going in, all the requirements, everything is being inside, my farmer's ID, whatever they ask for have been produced. It have been produced. There's nothing left out. Because when I doing things, I like to do things, especially with my wife, in a kind of orderly way to make sure everything, they don't have to come back and say, well, you didn't bring this and you didn't bring that. Everything is being placed in order. All my bills, receipts and bills was produced to them and are waiting. Now, I spoke to some farmers, they say, boy, we waiting 5 years and we ain't get no subsidies yet, you know what I mean? Because why? Farmers are not saying anything.
But how do you keep track of when you submit
No, well, when
your
you
request? Do you call in? Do this?
Well, when you go into QF, you will ask, so what about the subsidies? Boy, you have to wait, we're still processing it. It's always in process. It's always being processed. So I don't know if it's a microwave or what they're using to process it, if it's a tenderizer. I don't know what it is, but it's being processed. So in the processing stages, we are going on ever so often, and I will, for certain things, and I will inquire. And they say, no, you have to wait, it ain't ready yet, you know what. And as farmers, because we don't say anything, it's okay for the system to run like that. It's okay for them to wait 3, 4, 5 years to produce subsidies. No. They say they're giving subsidies for fencing, for if you have cameras, which I do have on my land, I do have cameras on my land. They say they give subsidies for that. Well, I'm afraid to go and apply for it. Because the amount of money they say you're getting back, and when I do ask some farmers, not a farmer tell me, yes, I get through with that. Not one so far who I've spoken to while in doing transaction in the market and things, not one tell me, yeah, boy, I get it. So it's just the ministry telling you they have these offerings to farmers, but it is not manifesting itself into material for farmers to benefit from it. Because at the end of it, if you get these kind of subsidies, we could, produce more seeds. You know, we could buy more fertilizers. You know, we could build up ourselves better. You know, because it's costly. Farming is a business, and as all business, you have to have capital. In all business, you must start with a capital to be able to draw down, to be able to invest, to be able to produce back, to have something coming. Because, like for example, this cabbage, no trees. I buy it. I cannot, because the time it will take me to produce these nurseries, I don't have that kind of time. And time is money.